Alright, yo. So, the cases. Talking about them cases. When I took that, I put the cases into good use. This one experienced the heaviest circulation. This was the only one out for actually quite a time, you know. And then other cases came out. So, I was hanging out with a group of gents during the like hangout there. I would tell you about the women, but it would become like confusing, disorienting for like everybody. It's just unnecessary because what was how am I saying? Consistent people with the gents. But with the chicks, it's just too much. Let's just focus on a few people so you can know some people. About the yeah. So we hang out a lot, right, with these gents. We used to study together. We studied most of them studied the same thing. No. So there is Salt. He's a poet. He is on Instagram, I think. Should be probably follow. Doesn't matter. So there is Mac. There is also once known Riley, and there is Sean. Yeah, he got a blog. Once known Riley, he's a rapper. Yeah. Oh yeah, Mac is also a poet. All of these people are artistic. All of these people are artistic. Because if it wasn't artistic people, I'd be poor. So of course they're artistic. We used to hang out a shitload. Dude, we used to hang out a shitload. I'm not gonna disclose on how much who consumed what, but I personally consumed a lot of cigarettes, right? And sometimes we'd go out and we'd have a spot where we hang out at Chuck's because it was close proximity and it was too much fun. It was just too much fun going out there. And sometimes you drink here and there, but it was the fucking shit. There was an artistic vibe about that story is that since all of the guys were artistic, we also had like a secondary place we chilled at, which is that, which is like, was a facility that the school had, right? The school had a facility, that's that. And so we joined that facility. It was artistic too, so we checked it out and it was pretty nice. They had like an audition and shit, and you had to actually make the audition to get it. You have to. I'm sure there's still something of this nature, because things go on even after you leave. So that's what I'm saying. The kind of stuff, yeah. And you very creative people were there. There's a lot of creative people. It's a club. Go see it. I just told you it. Probably write something about it. I don't know. But I'm telling you about it, right? And it was pretty fun. Went there, did a lot of performances with them. Trust, I'll tell you some stories about the performances. Just not in this episode. As we expand more on the cases, right? I gave some people these cases, but I didn't give them like to any male. Like these were just for like females and shit. Because yeah, good reasons. That are personal and they're fun. I have lots of cases, they remind me of people that I'm probably not gonna see again. But maybe some of them I'm gonna see again, but probably not. Who knows? But with the gents we used to hang out a lot. So we'd have events from time to time with the poetry club. We'd practice on Thursdays and like Mondays and shit. There were other guys, like lots of other people who were part of the group, but you see the group itself exists on social media, that. So yeah, you can go check them out and see if they're dope or what. I'm sure they're dope. They had me as part of them, dude. They're dope. Just know this. They're dope. Go check them out. You'll have fun. Just seeing them and shit. So there you gained a lot of experience, even though of course you gotta realize that you're there to study, right? So it's tough times, meaning sometimes you have like an inconsistent meal schedule. You're eating at like, sometimes you're cooking dinner at 3 a.m. and you have class and you have to still study and be in class also, and it's just hectic, bro. But there was like events like fresh ass and shit, and then it was really relaxing. Very relaxing to go out with some friends. But I didn't have this as the only group that I chilled with. I had rotating groups, 2 of them. And I had a consistent buddy system. So there were 2 buddies that were consistent in both groups. So shit could make sense. You know what I mean? Because if you're hanging out with very different people and there's no, they lighten up the creativity also. It was pretty fun telling you the story. So with the art, we eventually went and performed in places like Recharge Lounge. It was in Gauteng, Midrand, we're in Midrand. Yeah, it was in Midrand. It was pretty fun. Yeah, so it teaches you to be a better artist by actually going out and performing in different crowds. So you as an artist need to take your time out and think, oh, okay, how am I gonna go about my artistic journey? Will I get to where I'm trying to get by just sitting at home and doing absolutely nothing, or how am I gonna build it? And when you do decide to do it, when you get there, you need to implement it in such a way where it's consistent and it makes artistic sense. We did some music videos and stuff. There was a lot of content that was made, but remember, I was part of a group, so most of the content is kind of like theirs. So I get lucky when I get some that actually want to keep in shape. But it was a pretty cool group. So, because they produced a lot of the content, and I really didn't produce anything. So that's why they have a lot of it. But probably they, I don't know, I don't know for the fuck. I don't. So I'm telling you now about it. So this is my version of the whole content of the story. I did some stuff. If you go to my Instagram page and you scroll all the way to the beginning, you will find there is an album picture called How to Intoxicate a Nation. That is the piece I did as I finished Matric. That's the last piece I did. It was really crazy. It was really just getting fucked up. It was the fuck ups. I've got one that I kept that I really liked. It's called Alcohol. Alcohol, right? And it's really fun. More on the story as it comes at you.